Hello everybody, my name is Rita and I am an Alpha Slicer. I just wanted to say that choosing webinar was one of the greatest thing that I've ever done. I had used UWorld and D&D and it didn't help. This was my third attempt and I was not going to let anything else get in the way. I was tired of being let down, being a failure. So I decided to give webinar a chance, and I was kind of skeptical about it, but Mo had mentioned that, you're gonna pass NCLEX with flying colors. And so what I did with the webinar was I listened to it repetitively. I bought the webinar in August of 2019, and then I finished the webinar on self-paced because I have a full-time job and I am a caretaker. I take care of my parents, and then I'm a single mom. So therefore I was not letting anything else get in the way because, like I said, this is gonna be my third attempt. And how I study was I repetitively listened to the webinar every day. Every day was like a goal. I set myself goals. I had to complete the webinar every day. There's times that I've actually listened to 2 of his sessions of the webinar, and then I would get myself ahead because just in case that, anything can happen in life to where, you're backed up or behind schedule. And I knew my test was coming up. I knew that I had to put in the time and effort that I needed to pass this NCLEX. I finished the webinar within 3 weeks, and then I had 2.5 weeks left before I had to take my NCLEX, and then I was done. I texted Joe, letting them know if they could find a study plan for me, and I did the study plan. I did it to the T. I did Mo's 20 rituals. I followed that to the T, and then I did the bundle bundle test. I did the reading of the Kaplan ebook. Whatever they told me to do, I did it with no hesitation. I made sure that I was following exactly what they were asking me to do, and that's what I did. I just did what I had to do. It was not easy. It was bumpy, like Mo said. It was a bumpy course, but that didn't stop me. I was doing the bundle test, and I was scoring at anywhere between 35% to 55%, but I didn't let that discourage me to thinking that I was not smart enough. I just really got in depth with it. I Googled the things I did not know. I reread the screenshots that I did off that webinar. I just went over and over and over on the slides. It's just everything that Mo and Joe mentioned, I did it. And with that being said, I completed my NCLEX. I did 85 questions within 2.5 hours, thanks to the webinar, and thanks to Mo and Joe for being there and pushing me and giving me the guidance that I need. And like I said, the webinar is the best way to go. Thank you guys for everything, and I am an Alpha Slicer.